Hello, I'm Jessica. Welcome to today's seated workout. We are going to be working on leg and core strength while toning those muscles. We will not be using any weight, so we will not have added weight coming into any of the joints. If you happen to have sensitivity through the middle, low back, hips, knees, or ankles, you will still be getting a really great workout though. The only thing that you need is your chair and just a little bit of space to move. Go ahead, get yourself set up. We're going to get into that warm up right now. Great job here. Let's go ahead, start, tuck those feet underneath you, step them in, and give me a nice heel raise. When you lift those heels up, allow the fronts of the ankles to stretch open. Remember to be gentle with yourself, not just in the warm-up, but through this whole workout today. If something is not a good fit for you, please modify that exercise. You can try slower, smaller movements, or if that still doesn't work, please substitute in something else that works for you. Every body is different, and sometimes even our bodies feel different from day to day, so respect the boundaries that your body has for you. Let's take this here and reverse it. Plant those heels. You can kick them forward a little bit and flex those toes on up. Great job here, trying to keep toes in line with the knees here, so not coming really wide or narrow. Feel a little light stretching through the backs of the ankles, but nothing too intense. And then we'll take some kicks here. Flex those toes up. Bigger stretch through the back of the ankle, through the back of the leg. If you need a little bit less, just go a little bit smaller, and you do not have to come to a completely extended leg. You can keep a soft bend in that knee. Totally fine. Same stretch. Great job. Let all these joints warm up nice and easy here. We're preparing them for work. Getting a little bit of mobility, lubrication in the joints, increasing circulation and oxygen to the muscles. We're going to switch this up here. Same extensions, but this time point those toes forward. Try to keep everything in line with each other. Really tempting to start turning out or widening. Core muscles should be kicking in to balance you here. As we work through this workout today, I want to really emphasize pulling those core muscles and holding them tight, not allowing pressure to push them out and forward. So you want to imagine using all of those core muscles like a tight inner corset to support the spine and the trunk of the body through our exercises today. So if you notice that you're pushing force out and you feel like the stomach is pushing really far forward and there's a lot of pressure in there, try to engage the muscles in a way that makes you feel like you're not sucking them in, but that they're holding in nice and tight, nice and strong, like an inner corset. Great job. We're going to take one more here. Plant them down, two fists here, side to side in the knees. You can come to the balls of the toes, or you can leave them flat, whatever works for you. Little bit of movement here in the hips. Let's go ahead, step them out wide, reach on down to the floor. Feel a nice inner thigh stretch there. Core muscles pulling up and in. Don't push them out. Stretching a little bit through the low back. One more set, whatever side you started on. Great job here. Just gently guide those knees open. Keep them over the toes. Ease yourself back. Nice circles in with the right foot. Watch that left foot. Don't let that knee starting to dip in. Keep it pressing out. Knee over ankle and toes. Set that right leg down, again, just as wide as you are comfortable and can control. Left leg up and in. Encourage that right knee to stay out. It's not dropping into the center. You don't have to lift really high if you're getting any sort of pressure. Just moving that leg in the hip joint there. Set that one on down. Let's go ahead. Inhale, stretch the spine tall. We're not arching back into the low back. We're just lengthening the spine up. And then we're gonna exhale, press it towards the back of your chair. You can stretch those arms forward if you have a little more movement to give. Inhale, tall, shoulders fall from the ears. Exhale, lengthen. Encourage those core muscles to brace in one more time. Hands fall to the thighs. Spine circles here to the right. So we're leaning off to this right side, rolling around, tucking those core muscles in, lengthening the spine, staying heavy in the hips. Press those feet into the floor. Reverse. Going to the left. Feel them all working. They should be nice and warmed. Body's loosened up a bit. Bring those legs into the center. We're gonna go ahead here. Take a nice, easy march for a few seconds here. Just picking up that heart rate. One final little notch. We'll get into our first exercise here. I have a list of exercises. Some of them are alternating between right and left, and some of them will only be on one side of the body. So we will complete this list of exercises 2 times through, and then we will follow up with some really great stretches. So make sure that you do not leave this workout before you get those stretches. Give me a chance to cool those muscles down, get them re-lengthened out, make sure those joints feel nice and good. All right. Here we go, first exercise. You are going to lift the right foot off of the floor. It's optional, you can leave it there. Out to the side. And then we're going to take here, right arm underneath. Left arm is gonna reach over, pull it back in. Repeat. Good, try to keep the spine tall so you're not leaning forward. You're just reaching it over to the side. Use the leg muscles, pull it in, great job here. Let this right leg anchor you to the floor, give it a little press. Slow the movement down, make sure that you can feel the work, hold it for just a second. Encourage those core muscles to come in, we have 3 more. Great job. Last one here. Bring it back to the center. Wiggle those hips forward in the chair. We're gonna alternate here. So we're gonna lean back just a little bit and we're gonna draw those knees up, just picking the feet off of the floor. How high you bring them up, totally up to you. If you're not comfortable lifting the legs off the floor, give me just a little toe tap here. Feel those core muscles working to stabilize and support the spine. You're working from the abs, not the low back. Great job here. Hopefully you're going with me. One foot falls all the way to the floor before you lift the other one. Halfway there. Last set here. Great job, set them down. We're going to take a wide stance here and we're going to extend those heels out. I want you to be sure you can still move on the floor. You're going to be using those inner thighs. We're going to lean back again just just a pinch here. Open it out, bring them back in. Left arm goes to the right. Open, right arm to the left. Try to keep those toes up. Only as far as is comfortable. Start working those legs closer together. See if you can leave them off the floor. Give them a little bit of squeeze for stability here. Optional. We have one more set here. Great job here. Beautiful. Take them on down. Bring yourself back up. Right leg is going to extend out a little bit long. Left leg just goes wherever you are comfortable. We're going to bring that heel up underneath you. If you have a bar underneath the seat of your chair, please be careful for that on the back of the ankle. We should not be going fast enough that you're kicking it anyways. I want you to extend that leg, hands right here at the chest. Tuck that heel up and under. Squeeze the back of the leg. Rotate to the right. Extend. Great job here. Small movement, feel the work. You don't have to work into the low back with a big movement. Keep it right here in the front. Rotate and back. Great job. Two more on this side. Last one here. Bring it on down. Great job. All right, we're going to go ahead here. We are going to take those legs together. I'm going to give you a modification here as we get going, so don't panic on this first one. We're going to take these hands like we have a dumbbell or a ball. Row it down off to the right. Pull it back up. Legs extend together. Come back easy. Modification here. Just the right leg. Whichever option works for you. Nice and tall. Lift and lower. Great job. One leg or two. Squeeze them together. Lift. Good. So we're not really raising the knees. We're just picking the feet up off of the floor, extending, feeling those thigh muscles, feeling the core work here. You have two more. Remember, encourage those core muscles to pull in and tighten up rather than just push out to the front. Great job there. All right, we're going to go ahead and step back with the right leg, punch with the right arm, alternating here. Try not to lean too far over to the side. Stay upright. Core is powering that punch, so it should feel pretty light through those arms. Halfway there. Pull those core muscles in. Stay tall through the spine, shoulders out of the ears. Two more sets here. Notice we're not going fast. Find that work. One more bonus set here. Great job. Take it to the front. All right. We're going to bring ourselves back into the chair. We're going to step out to the right. Lean the body forward. You don't need to leave the chair. You're just going to lean forward. Feel weight come into the leg. Push that foot into the floor. Feel those core muscles brace. Bring it back. Left side. Beautiful. If you do not like the side-to-side option, take it right here to the front. Squeaky chair here today. Sorry for that. We've had a lot of rain, a lot of storms. Humidity makes this guy real noisy. Beautiful. Now I think for myself, I prefer this forward option better. I'm connecting with the core work a little bit better. If you are going side to side, I don't want you to lose that visual, so I'll alternate here in between them. Great job. Wherever you're working, we're gonna take 2 more sets. If you're right here in the front with me, you're gonna take 4 total. Feel those legs work. Feel those core muscles kick in. 1 more. Bring it back down. Great job here. Now this time we are going to step out to the right, using the core to, again, power that motion. Punch it with the left. Back and left, punch it with the right. Smaller movement. If you need a modification, we're not going fast. Feel those core muscles work. Pull them in. Work from the core, not the hips and low back. Keep it slow so you can recognize that difference. Last set here. Beautiful job. Bring it back in. We're gonna go right here to the center. Lean yourself back a little bit. Jog those legs. Use those core muscles to stabilize you. If it's too much, modify here. Slow, single leg march. You do not have to do the jog. If you are doing the jog, still challenge yourself here to keep it slow. You can extend those legs a little bit further out. If you need more work, taking body weight further away from the body makes it feel heavier. Increase that resistance a little bit. This is a tough one. You are already halfway there. Stay with me. Great job. Pull it back in, back off it a little bit when you need to. Let's go ahead here, get into those side muscles, set those feet on down. Fingertips come to right behind the ears, but I don't want you actually touching the head or the neck. Don't want you pulling forward. So right here, go ahead, march, turn it over. Nice and easy. Bring that leg up. Core muscles, pull in on the turn. Knee and elbow do not have to touch. Try to keep those legs wide. 1 more set here. Last one, bring it on down. Again, take it back to a march here. We are halfway done, so we're going to repeat that list a second time for some of the exercises that we only did on the right side. Obviously, we will only be doing them on the left this time. Just make sure you end up on the opposite side. You guys ready? We are going to take the left leg out, reach that left arm over, right arm comes over the top. Don't overthink it. It sounds more complicated than it is. Let's go here together. Out and reach. Great job. Slow enough that you can really engage with those muscles. Feel the work. Put a little bit of work into that leg as you lean it over. Core pulls in. Remember, don't push it out. Three more here. Last one. Back to the center. Send those hips forward just a touch, lean it on back. Leg lifts here. One foot connects all the way to the floor before you bring the other up. Core pulls in, tighten up that corset. Big goal for a lot of us is a flatter, more toned tummy. Don't push muscles out. They will start to stretch to allow for more of that outward pressure. It's kind of the last thing a lot of us want. Hold them in, tighten them up together. Nice and easy here. You're just about there. You're doing so good. Hang in here with me. The second round will not be easy, but I promise, even if you modify or take breaks, it'll be so good to get it done, to know that you did a good job, stayed on track with your goals. Beautiful. Stay here. One more set. Last one there. Great job. Go ahead, tuck those hips back just a touch. Hands come here to the chest. Pull that left leg under, squeeze right above the back of the leg, right above that knee there. Extend it out, tuck, torso rotation to the left. Keep the shoulders out of the ears on this one. Don't create tension. Last one here. Great job. Set it out to the side. Send those hips forward just a touch. We're going to go ahead here. Toes up, heels can connect to the floor. You can slide or you can lift. So we're going to open it up wide, send them together. Squeeze, right, left, open, and squeeze, right and left. Great job there. Feel those inner thighs work. Feel your core stabilizing you. If it's too much, keep it here on the floor, and you don't have to lift those feet on the squeeze. That is optional. Beautiful. Feel those inner thighs work. They will help you stabilize the hips here, keeping the work out of the hips and the low back. 2 more sets here. Really feeling the work this time around. Not easy, but worth it. Last set here. Take it on down. Great job there. Give them a little wiggle if you need it. Hands come here like you're holding a small beach ball. Off to the left. Sweep it on down. Pull it back up. An option to kick the left leg or sweep it on down. Pull it up. Both legs together. That's up to you. Feel those thighs working. Remember, we're not lifting the knees, we're just extending the legs out straight, lifting the feet off the floor. You have 2 more here. Last one there. Great job. Step that right leg back. Punch easy with the right arm. Remember, the work is coming from the core muscles, not the arm. So here we go. Try not to dip down too far to the side. Stay tall. You can punch down towards the floor just a little bit, but for the most part, you stay upright. Pull those core muscles in. Make sure you're not pushing them out. I'm going to keep reminding you. It's a hard habit to break. Not that I know that you have the habit. I'm not accusing you, but for those of us that do have that habit, it takes a lot of thinking and control. Good. A few more sets here. Second round, it always goes faster. Great job. Last one there. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I myself liked that stepping forward, leaning forward, feeling my core work, feeling my legs work. If you like it a little bit better to step to the side, that's okay too. So wherever you want to work, we are going to take 12 of them together. So 12 to the front or 6 and 6. That's up to you. Let's go here together. Great job. Feel the core load for work as you lean forward and press the feet into the floor. Even if you're going off to the sides, give yourself 2 to 3 seconds right there with that work and then ease out of it. Make sure you're not using your low back here. You're using the legs. You're using the core to pull forward. You're using the legs to push the body back. Almost there. 3 more. That's what I have. You could have a different number. Last one here. If you are paced with me, back to the center. Step out with the right, punch it with the left. Feel the core work here. Feel the leg work. Great job here. Send a little bit of body weight forward for that leg. If you're comfortable with that, if that feels good for you. Nice and slow. Working from the core, not the low back. You should not be feeling your low back here. Adjust if you're feeling tension or tightness creeping in. Great job. So much harder when you slow it down. Really finding that work though. You're doing so good. Stay with me. We have two more exercises and then we will stretch it all out. We have one more set here. Last one. To the center. It's a tough one though. Bring those hips forward, lean back just a little bit. Jog those feet, either both feet staying off of the floor, again, pulling the core in, tightening up the corset, or just a slow march or a heel lift. It's up to you, whatever you have energy and the comfort level for here. Make this work for you. Great job here. Arms can be out for balance. Takes a little bit of body weight further out, which, like we established, gives you a little more work. Hold it here. We have about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Step them wide. Here we go. Fingertips to the outside of the ears. Not jutting the chin forward. Definitely not pulling. Here we go. Leg lift and crunch. Elbow and knee do not have to touch. Pull the core in rather than pushing out. One more set here. Last last one, set it on down. Leave those legs wide here, drop those arms to the side. Inhale, reach it up, just pull open through the core. And then fold it on down. Let those forearms land on the thighs. Right arm will reach down to the floor. Nice little rotation here through the back. Make sure it feels good. Do not force yourself into a bigger movement. Left arm. And bring it on up. Right forearm rests on that right thigh. Stay heavy in this left hip, but stretch that arm open. Down to the floor. Sweep it around through the front. And up over here. Left forearm to the left thigh. Heavy in the right hip. Stretch open those sides. Drop it down. Roll it back up here through the center. Lean yourself back into the chair. Grab underneath the right leg and just hold that on in. Great place for a towel or a yoga strap if you're not comfortable using the hands here. Flex those toes up. Extend that leg out. You may need to drop it a little bit. That's okay. Drop that one on down. Let's repeat with this left side. Guide it up. Stretch through the hip here first. Flex those toes up. Extend it out. You do not have to straighten the leg all the way. It doesn't have to stay high. And ease that on down. Great job here. Cross those arms over the chest and just roll through the back of your chair if it feels good. I'm sure we all have very different chairs. Maybe a little massage here for the middle spine, but if you have a chair that this just doesn't feel good on, definitely skip it. Find something else. Great job there. Step the left foot into the center. Draw the right leg up. Nice, easy ankle circles here. Take that one on down and switch it to the left side. Pull it around. Ease that down. Pull both of those knees up. You're going to come to the toes or to the ball of the feet. Let those legs go off here to the right side. You can counter turn the body just a little bit to the left. Roll it up and over, windshield wiper here. Don't force them, just let them fall. They'll get there in time. One more here. Slide those hips on back to the chair. I'm going to give you one last good low back stretch, just because anytime we're working on the core, it can aggravate the low back just a little bit. So slide yourself forward. Forearms will rest on the thighs and just find a little bit of forward curve into the spine. Feet pressing really solid into the floor. And if this feels good and you feel like you have a little more room to move, you can stretch those fingers down to the floor, tuck the head. Push from those feet to roll yourself on back up. Right arm is going to reach up nice and tall, opening through that side of the core. Same thing here with the left. Up tall, not so far over. Ease that on down. Give everything one last little wiggle. Check it out. No returns, no exchanges, no refunds. Very good job here today. Thank you so much for joining me for another great seated workout. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you are considering clicking that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. It does mean an awful lot to me, and I appreciate you guys joining me for all of the workouts, and I definitely hope to see you back here for the next one. Until then, keep taking good care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.